Would you want to animate something like this? Have you ever wanted to impress your D&D friends? Do you ever think, could that be a mimic? Why does that treasure chest have an eye? Well, cuckoo, my name is Solid August, and today I will be showing you how to animate your very own mimic. Loosely, mind you, but still enough information for you to get by. For the first step, well, the pre-step at least, will be the idea. The whole reason why I decided to make this mimic animation in the first place was because I got stuck in another animation I was doing. So I think I have to mention, don't forget to have fun first and foremost. Here, we will start out with making our mini character sheet for our mimic. This step isn't exactly necessary, but it'll help out a lot in the process. When making a character sheet, you are just trying to explore that character, as you can see that I'm doing over here on the right. So maybe a crazy expression that you for sure want the character to make at some point, or even one that they will always be doing, so you can always reference that one. This character sheet is mainly just for myself and not for a team, so I'm gonna kind of be lazy. Once you have your character in mind or character sheet, you can start the storyboarding process. Now, this step is very crucial. It is important to know what you're going to animate before you start animating it. That's weird, but it's worth it. Luckily, I already had an action in mind that I wanted our mimic to do. It was simply to open the mouth and tom close, or any other important actions that I have thought of. Side note, do not stress if you can't make it look good right now. We can always make it look better after the storyboards or even during the storyboards. When doing my storyboards, I started with the keyframes I knew I really wanted. 1. Normal chests. 2. Slightly open. 3. Even more open, but the tongue starts to come out. 4. Fully open, that tongue is out. 5. Chomp. 6. We go back to normal. I already knew I wanted him to go back to normal at the end of the video just so it can loop. And like that, we have our storyboards. Make sure you're happy with the results so you don't have to go back and change anything. After the boards, we move on to the hardest part, animation. Luckily, we already plotted out our frames, so we can just take those and use them as our keyframes. This is also the best way to make sure we're going to be on character model. Plus, we also have our handy character sheet. This will be a quick look on how our keys will flow together. After plugging in our keys, we can get started. The first thing I usually do is figure out my breakdown. So usually the frame between one and another, it's not going to be an in-between frame, but you know, it's just to break down the two drawings. In the footage you're seeing right now, I am cleaning up my keyframes as well as doing my in-betweens and breakdowns. I went ahead and did my in-betweens at the same time as I did my breakdowns, just to make it easier on myself, but do what makes you comfortable. After the main action, we will work on secondaries. So here I'm adding a coin toss to give a reason why the mimic is opening his mouth, and at the same time I'm also doing a reaction from the tongue flopping out of the mimic's mouth. A little tip for you, always make sure to do an arc for a toss of some sort, that way you can always animate it accordingly. And then you add all that together, and bam, you got a mimic. For some extra spice, you can color, composite, however you see fit. Make sure to show your friends after you do it, because they'll probably like it. this was helpful. This is more of a way to break the funk rather than a tutorial, so please don't take it too seriously. I hope to see a lot of mimics out there though. Also, I did all of this on stream, so go check that out. Twitch.tv Solid August. Hopefully we can start making more of these and just, have fun. But other than that, take it easy. Cuckoo.